Wait, can you make like angelic music in the background?
Yeah, sure.
Something
go ahead.
like with your mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
We are finally saved. There are new Apple products. Okay, cut this. Cut it. Cut it. This is bad. Cut it. Dump it. We've got new Apple products out. We have been waiting so long.
Finally, this podcast can live. We have Apple products. That's so
Guys, Tim Cook, Father Tim, has provided me with nourishment in the form of John. I don't know if you're ready for this.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, always ready.
In the form of a entirely new HomePod Mini.
Oh my goodness. And guess what? It's a brand new HomePod Mini. Now, you might be saying, wow, what does it look like? Is it smaller? What is it best friends with the iPad Mini? What's the catch here? They didn't even do a whole event for this. It must be really special to have a whole press page all about it. And you would be right. Completely new look, new design, complete redesign, you might say. It looks not the same as the other ones. And I'll tell you why. Midnight. Are you interested?
Yeah, they made the HomePod Mini blacker.
Yeah. Have you seen it like side by side with the space gray one?
I can show you. Actually, Apple Track broke the news.
Okay, Apple Track, the GOAT for real.
Here we go, guys. Here's a comparison. We've got the old HomePod Mini in space gray, and we've got the new HomePod Mini in midnight. Now,
I'm more so meant in real life. I figured maybe they would help their press images look slightly different, but even the press images are exactly the same.
Oh, I've got you, bro. You know who made a TikTok about this that I was like, that's a good TikTok?
I know a TikToker, and he's there. One of us in here is one of those.
No, it wasn't actually me. It was It was the GOAT Nikias Molina.
Oh, okay.
Look, so they actually do look slightly more different. So this is the new Midnight one.
Okay.
And then that's the old one. So it is blacker, but also
it's
blue.
Definitely got a blue to it, yeah. Oh, Apple,
So let's fill the people in on what happened. Okay, we wake up Monday morning, the podcast drops, and I see breaking Apple news. I see that my own company has tweeted when I was asleep. I was like, this must be crazy. I can't believe Apple did a new product drop. Dude, I'm pissed.
Why? Why are you pissed?
Because they don't, this is more insulting than them never releasing another HomePod Mini again.
Okay.
It has been 4 years since the last HomePod Mini update.
But this one sounds better, right?
No, they're the exact same hardware.
That's
the
unfortunate.
only other change that you probably missed, because I did, and I saw it on The Verge, is in Apple's newsroom press release. They talk about how there is now 100% recycled mesh fabric. Before, I think it was only 80%.
Wow, what a crime. Well, almost a war crime. 80%, only 80% recycled. You know what? Good. Wait, does this mean the rest of them are still 80%? It's only the Midnight one that's 100%?
I think so. I think that they only did this for the Midnight, and I'm like, that's kind of weird.
What? There's nothing on there that's like, we're going to start from here on out, every HomePod 100% recycled mesh fabric?
You know, it don't say that.
So if you want to save the world, you have to buy the Midnight one. If you hate the Earth, buy the other ones.
I mean, the colors are cool. Don't get me wrong. I like the little colors. We've got black, yellow, orange, blue, white, but we've also had those colors for like at least 2 years for the colors.
And they don't sound phenomenal.
No, they sound bad. The HomePod Mini is not a good speaker. The only reason I use it is because it's $100 and it works with Siri. It's the bigger HomePod sounds pretty good. I'll give
this
them
one's
that.
going to have the new Siri though, right? It has like an M1 chip in it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's the other thing, right? Is like the whole dude, I'm gonna explode, okay? Because nothing that Apple's doing with Apple Intelligence and their smart speakers makes sense. None of this brand new HomePod that just got announced will forever and eternity be locked to the old Siri.
Yep.
Why?
I don't
That's
understand why anything that relies on Siri for communication would keep the old Siri. You would think, out of all things, maybe that would get the new Siri first.
And then it's just like, if they have the whole private cloud compute thing, why can't they just run the HomePods through that?
Do you think they are or could be working on almost like a standalone version of Siri for these things that works like it doesn't have all the Apple Intelligence features, it just has the better Siri?
I mean, we've heard about the robotic arm HomePod tabletop AI Siri Apple Intelligence bot thing.
But won't that have a screen on it?
Yeah.
So still, the other ones, they don't have a screen on it. The only way to interact with it and communicate with it is through Siri, and it has the bad one.
Mm-hmm.
Siri bad 0.0.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm pissed.
Are we asking for too much, you think?
No, we're actually asking for a very proper amount. I don't. What is this? What the hell? What the hell is this press release? What?
An embarrassment.
But I don't know. Okay, I get like maybe swapping out a color, but here's the thing: Apple could have swapped the color and nobody would have noticed. Like they could have just put on their website, it comes in midnight instead of space gray.
Yeah, but no, we got a press release.
Like, what? That was so weird. I'm just like, why do you feel the need to share this, Tim?
Yeah.
It's literally just black. Like, there's nothing other than the recycled knit. It's already out. People have it. I thought about going to get one for TikTok, and then I was like, no, I'm pissed. I'm not doing that.
Even TikTok Sam just refused to play this reindeer game?
I said no.
That's crazy.
But, John, that wasn't the only thing.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Because I find it very interesting that this week we also saw an announcement of something else intriguing.
Mm-hmm. Could it maybe be new Apple immersive video series, films, concerts, and more set to premiere on Apple Vision Pro beginning July 18th?
Wow, how did you know?
Might have read that.
Might have read something interesting, though?
Go ahead.
I just found it fascinating that out of nowhere, Apple was like, actually, there's all this stuff coming for the Vision Pro. You don't have to worry. Like, it was, it's kind of been quiet for a while. I was like, why did they do it now? Well,
it's still
coincidentally, they have shared this 8 days after we've seen some grave news for the Apple Vision Pro goggles.
Yeah.
That Apple is not even going to be able to hit their 500,000 sale mark this year.
That is unfortunate.
And that in a single quarter, they have yet to sell 100K of these. Which for Apple, let's be clear, is very low.
It faces a 75% drop in domestic sales in the current quarter.
Yeah, so basically...
That's what's happening to us. We're losing 75% of our listeners in this quarter. It is a tragedy.
Yes. So basically, my take on this is that people are over it. Like, the moment happened, everyone said this is actually cool, but like...
Yeah, it feels like the people that wanted it have it now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
so basically...
that's it.
They're tapped out.
At least here in the U.S.
Yeah, and in international markets, I'm sure that'll help boost sales. But the fact that, like, remember, I'm pretty sure those initial 500K estimates were just from the U.S. that analysts were saying that they were going to sell 500,000 in the U.S. Now it's been out for almost 2 quarters, and they have not even sold, according to this, 200,000.
Tragic
total. Tragic. In the U.S. I mean.
The Vision Pro's success, regardless of its price, will ultimately depend on available content, says the vice president of IDC. That's not true, I don't think. It needs a little bit more than content.
So that's why I found it very, very interesting that magically we see this press release that Apple's like, actually,
you want content?
So let's talk about what Apple is doing to reinvigorate the Vision Pro. We've established the story. We've set the the vibe, right? That like the Vision Pro not doing the best. We've got Boundless. This is a hot air balloon video. Okay, cool. I can't wait to spend 40 minutes one time watching hot air balloon. They then say the next episode in this series is coming this fall.
Okay.
So we are getting one new immersive video
That's
like
amazing.
that in like nature and stuff per quarter. Okay. Seems
Okay,
a
let's
little
play a
low
little
for-
game.
Okay.
We do not have Vision Pro. We never purchased it.
Yeah.
Let's go down the list, and we'll stop when we are convinced to buy one.
Okay.
So far, the hot air balloon not doing it for me. Gonna be real.
I mean, looks pretty, but like, could we get like a demo? Like, could you show me the demo of her sitting there with it? Like, why do we keep reusing footage that we've seen at WWDC? Like, we need some fresh content, gamers. So we've got that. Then we go to wildlife, which, okay, cool. You get to see some elephants up close. I mean, I do love a good
I
Ananani.
love elephants, man.
But did you ever call them that as a kid? An Ananani?
Huh?
That's what I called elephants when I was a little boy.
Can I ask you a follow-up question?
Yeah.
How? That doesn't sound anything like an elephant.
Well,
An
you don't exactly know the
Anunnaki? What did
English
you call
language
it?
when you're an Ananani.
Bro, you can't ask me if I have ever called, when I was little, elephants a noise that you just made up.
Well, I was only like 3, so I didn't know the English language or my phonetics.
But that's not even
yet.
close to elephant. Like if my
Bro,
kid was
I was
like,
3. I didn't know what the
Anunnaki,
word the meant.
I wouldn't even be like, yeah, that was close.
Because most kids don't start talking until they're like 4 or 5.
Wouldn't
so
it
at
be
3, I was like
proud?
pretty advanced. Okay, so you buy in for the okay.
No,
I guess this is another discussion.
The Anunnaki still not gonna get me to purchase.
Have you experienced? Okay, so let's go back up to this video. Have you watched Apple 3D immersive video? Have you watched
Yes.
this new format?
Yeah,
What are
it's
your
incredible.
thoughts on it? Really? Okay.
It's incredible, but it's like, okay, it is incredible for what they have like provided on the headset so far. Like, the first one I tried was so there's like a prehistoric one. I didn't try that one first because that's clearly just 100% CGI. I wanted to be immersed in like something that they used with an Apple immersive camera that they shot in Apple immersive, and it was what is that? What is the girl on a tightrope? Do you know what that's called?
Alicia Keys.
No.
Oh no, that's called we call that tight roping.
Okay, yeah. There's a girl that goes like on a tightrope and she's gonna walk across a canyon, but like you're on a helicopter flying through the canyon, and you look down and it looks so real that your stomach is like, oh, like I'm gonna fucking fall all the way down to that water and die. It's really, really cool. The Alicia Keys not concert, like rehearsal, I guess, was really cool. But the real make or break moment for that is gonna have to be like all of that is just a cool party trick that looks really cool. I'm gonna need to see. I'm gonna need you to place me into something that I'm actually interested in and that I care about, like season 2 of Severance, which was just announced. There were rumblings that was being shot also in Apple Immersive. So if there's an option to where if I can walk into 1 or 2 of those episodes in Apple Immersive, maybe. But like, I don't care about another 15-second hot air balloon thing. I don't care about more Anunnanis. There's only so much, you know.
Here's what's going to be the game changer for immersive video, and I think we're about to get to it next. Okay. Which is elevated. Okay, cool, beautiful view. Like premiering this September. Okay, why are we talking about Q4 or Q3? Like that's so far away. We've got a short film captured in Apple Music Video. Okay, cool, could be interesting. Here we go.
Now we're talking.
This is gonna be the make or break.
I will buy one.
Okay,
I've been convinced.
Have you watched the
soccer thing?
Yes.
Yes. Really cool.
That is game changing. I don't even like soccer.
That was a heavily edited and definitely not the same thing as watching the game thing, but like as proof of concept, yes, very cool.
So yeah, they have an Apple immersive soccer experience where They put you on the sideline, they put you in the stand, and then they also put you above the goal post. So you can see the team approaching. And I mean, yeah, you literally get a view above the goalie's head. And it you literally get the perspective of it changes the way you experience the sport because you actually are like, it was this close or it wasn't. Like, it's not like you're on the side, like the classic side view. You literally see, it bounced off that pole.
Which is like a step further than, because like I expected virtual content like this to be you're placed into the crowd somewhere. Like you can buy a ticket, a virtual ticket, and you'll be in the crowd and you can experience the game that way. This was a step further than that. Like you are on the field in multiple angles. Really cool.
Okay, basketball is something I somewhat care about. This would be awesome. But here's the thing, dude. It's just going to be another short film.
No, fucking why? Why?
Here's my question.
Why
Prior to announcing Vision Pro, did they not sign a contract with the NBA to have, let's just be simple, one Apple immersive camera on the side of the court?
Didn't they do the talk show in Apple Immersive, like John Gruber's show?
Yes, and I did watch part of it. You can actually go back and watch it still, I believe, in the Apple Immersive. But that's
the whole thing, yeah?
Yeah, it's not the same though.
Oh, okay.
It was cool. It was a cool thing that they did, but I think that, let's just say the production value, it'd be like if we try to put an Apple Immersive camera at our event. It's like, I mean, come on. It's not going to be, the lighting is not going to be incredible. It's not going to be whatever.
Yeah.
So it was cool, but
that's why even announce that? Why would you announce a short film?
But like, again, there's not even this fall. What? This should be out. What? Do you guys not have editors?
Maybe you're right. Maybe this just had to come out because as like a response to the whole, just to get people distracted. Because sometimes, like, that's the smart thing to do, is to take over SEO. So like when people are searching for Vision Pro, this will show up before those news stories. Taylor Swift is also very good at this stuff. There was like I forget what happened, but there was like something suspicious that happened like in a certain state that was like controversial about Taylor Swift. And to out SEO all that other stuff, she held a show she showed up in Kansas City like as a guest. Like she watched the game, she attended a game, and suddenly all of that stuff trumps the negative bad news. So when you look it up, people won't see the bad news. So maybe that's what this is. It's just like an SEO thing. But I feel like Apple should be above that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's not exactly my take. I just think that I don't think it's an SEO. I think they're just trying to combat the narrative, which they're not doing a great job. I'm being straight up, gamers. I love y'all, but like, again, these are cool things. The Weeknd's one of my top 3 artists of all time. Love him, love his work, creative genius, one of the genuine goats.
I call him the Weep End because he always sounds like he's crying.
Oh my God! Well, I'll tell him he said that. Okay, then we've got like a Red Bull big wave surfing.
Wow.
Viewers will feel the power of the ocean. This piece is filming this summer and will be, again, I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but do y'all not have editors? Like, why are these, like, when was the NBA All-Star 2024? When was that? It happened, bro. It happened on February 18th. Guys, do you not have editors? Like,
so 4 months later, it's not even released. They're just announcing that it will release in the fall.
Like, what? It's gonna be the new season then. What? I guess I'm just confused. Why are we?
I think they're confused too.
Why are we trickling?
Yeah, I don't think they know what to do. Like they're putting this out as a press release, like it matters even a little bit. I think they're confused on like what to do next. And currently content is the only thing that's viable for this.
I want to ask you about this.
This is so sad.
Apple also had a bit, and this might have been the most interesting part for me. They teased more stuff coming, more series, films, concert, sports. We saw that they were filming the Taylor Swift and Apple Immersive. We saw that they were filming some more sporting events with the Apple Immersive. So we know more stuff is coming. But it was the fact that they talked about Blackmagic basically making a camera to film in this format. And, you and I are both
we dabble.
Creators. I'm just curious, like, do you... Let's say money's not an object. You were given a Blackmagic Ursa camera. Would you have any desire or interest in making an Apple immersive video?
No.
Same. For what I
want
do,
to make stuff where people can watch it, and that is like a lot of work and a lot of learning that I'm going to have to do to create a production for this platform. That no one's going to. There's not enough people on there.
Yeah, because then it's like you got to also learn spatial audio.
I'm not doing.
But I feel like you'd be able to figure that out.
I would love spatial audio stuff. I started to do the Vision Pro reviews in spatial audio, but no, no. That's really cool. But the problem is I'd be less hesitant if I saw a path forward for Vision Pro. Like if I could be like, oh yeah, if I do this now, it'll future-proof in like 5 years from now, enough people will have Vision Pro or something like it that it will matter. But Apple is going backwards. It seems like they feel more confused now than when they released it. And so the fact that they're announcing this stuff, short films and whatever, and stuff that's not even available yet, that's coming out later, and they put out a press release for this, tells me that they aren't confident and they have nothing better up their sleeves.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying because Vision Pro is amazing. And Apple they feel confused. And if they're confused, what the fuck, what are we supposed to do over here, Apple? Like, that's not, as Apple fans, you lose our confidence when we can sense that you're not confident either. It's not a joke, Jim. Identity theft. It's not a joke. And by Jim, I mean Sam. Have you ever been harassed? He's just shaking his head yes.
Yeah, I'm nodding my head yes. Sorry. I thought I didn't want to cut you off. But see, now the whole flow is ruined.
Yeah, you did this. Listen, I'm harassed all the time by spam callers, robocalls. Privacy matters. And online, your data can be collected and given out to other people on the internet that you might not know about. Do you ever wonder why when you Google yourself, a little bit too much shows up? And then it starts with you and then trickles down. Maybe they start sharing data and information about your family. It's like a whole thing. But you can get a handle on all that with our sponsor, DeleteMe. Welcome, DeleteMe, back on the show. We love DeleteMe. How does it work, Sam?
DeleteMe finds and removes personal info you don't want online, and then make sure it stays off. DeleteMe is a subscription service that removes your personal info from the largest people search databases on the web, and in the process, helps prevent potential ID theft, doxing, and phishing scams. Guys, we've been using this forever. It has changed our lives. It has eliminated my robocalls. I don't know how else to say it. I was getting robocalls. The robots had taken over, but with DeleteMe, I took over.
Finally,
well, technically they took over, but it was not the robots, and that's all that matters.
You're
guys.
Just one Sam. You couldn't do all the work for yourself, and luckily, DeleteMe has a whole team of experts that will help you, and they'll help you get a special deal. Scratch that. We'll help you get a special deal.
Yeah.
I'm taking credit for this. Today, you can get 20% off. That's 20% off your DeleteMe plan when you go to joindeleteme.com/geniusbar and make sure to use the promo code geniusbar at checkout so that they know we sent you. The only way to get 20% off is how, Sam?
To go to joindeleteme.com/geniusbar and enter code geniusbar at checkout. John, that's joindeleteme.com/geniusbar, code geniusbar. Take control of your data. Keep your private life private by signing up for DeleteMe with our special code geniusbar.
And thanks, DeleteMe.
So, the other part of this article from Bloomberg, full circle moment right here, is they only see Vision Pro truly growing once the cheap version comes out. And we've heard,
of course,
that number is going to be end 2025, $1,500. So just over a year from now, is when a normal human being could even think about getting involved with an Apple VR headset.
Yeah.
Which seems like a lot of time. That will, 2025 will be 2.5 years after the Vision Pro was unveiled.
And $1,500 is still a lot for foreign technology. Like, it just is. Zuckerberg, man. Zuckerberg figured this out early. Before you can convince someone to dive deeper, you have to give them something that's accessible. The goal right now should be to get VR and AR into the hands and in front of the eyes of the most people possible. And $1,500 isn't going to do that for you, I don't think.
I think it'll do it way more so than 35.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I wonder what trade-offs they're going to have to make to get that price.
Okay, let's say they release a $1,500 version. Do you see them selling 1 million of those in a year?
I don't think people care about VR that much. And I think the Vision Pro was Apple's failure at convincing everyone that VR is cool. Like, it's so funny because, like, meeting people, that's always the first question. I think I brought this up in a previous episode. That's the first question when I mention, we're talking about work, and I'll mention I make videos about Apple. They always are like, have you tried the goggles? Or like, what do you think about the goggles? And that's what they call them. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, they're cool and they're great on planes, but aside from that, I don't really use them. And they're like, oh, interesting. Some people have done demos. Some people think it's interesting. But that's basically as far as they go. They're just kind of like, okay.
Yeah. Vision Pro's unique in that if you've experienced the demo, you have experienced all of it.
Yes. Yeah. There are no surprises. You're not going to get home and be like, whoa.
Yeah, there's no way to like
this?
dive deeper and explore more. If you spend 15 minutes in Vision Pro, you get it.
And did you hear that they're swapping? Actually, there's actually been some big updates for Vision Pro that I find really interesting. Did you hear that they are switching the default band?
Yeah.
For
it's
Vision
now just
Pro?
The shitty, cheap dual loop.
So yeah, in stores,
it's more comfortable, but
yes. So that I found that fascinating because that is Apple realizing.
Let's take a step back and like look at how that happened, right? Because at first it was just a solo knit band. And then
just straight across one.
Yeah, and we were expecting them to sell this dual loop band, or it was going to come out later. And then that trickled into, okay, they realized it might be the better band. Let's throw it in the box by default as just an option because that's going to be the option you want anyway. To now where it's the only option.
Yeah.
That really got away from them very fast.
And it shows that for something that you have to wear on your head, the design aesthetic isn't actually the most important thing.
Yeah.
It's comfort. And
you can't see it. It's on your face.
Yeah. So that was interesting. They are offering a extended in-store demo. I believe they are going to offer you the ability to, quote unquote, go deeper with Vision Pro in stores. So I think you could turn it into like an hour experience instead of a 30-minute because I think Apple is realizing they need to really like sell. Just every single report about this thing is that it's not looking
I would like to know the
hot.
percentage. Like, what's the rate of someone getting a demo and ending the demo without purchasing one?
I mean, it's got to be more than 90% of people I don't think are buying.
I mean, that's like, imagine having a car dealership where it's all just test drives. Like, it's not, no one actually walks away with a car. They're just going there to test cars.
I mean, I just $3,500?
Yeah.
For this heavy thing that's not comfortable? Like, I don't know. And can't even really watch sports on it immersively? Like, what? What are we doing, guys?
I don't think they know. I don't think they know.
The more I look back on this, I will say, I've been thinking a lot about this, and I put this in our notes because I wanted to talk about it. I have noticed my opinion of Tim Cook change pretty drastically in the past year.
I was worried about this. Oh, fuck. Go ahead.
I don't think Tim has it in him.
You don't think you
And
don't
I
think he has that dog in him?
Vision, I don't think he has I think he's got the business dog. He's a better business person. He's a better leader than I think I would ever be, just to be clear. But as far as vision, I think Vision Pro is the clearest example that he doesn't Steve had the idea of the watch, and Tim, being the great business person he was, put a team together that executed.
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe that Steve had the idea for a Vision Pro headset, and I do not believe that if Steve was alive, we would have ever seen a Vision Pro headset. Because I think it's not there. I think it's a stopgap. And I don't know. Seeing this HomePod come out in midnight, seeing these iterative updates that they've been doing for some products, and then just not, then hearing that AirPods Max 2, something that actually, everyone is excited for and waiting for, we're hearing it's not even have a new chip or audio quality, just gonna have new colors and USB-C. I'm like, guys, what are we doing here? Why are we... what are we doing, Tim? I'm genuinely starting to see a lack of stewardship.
I ended the Tim Cook doc with that, saying that we're a couple months away from Vision Pro, and this is going to weigh a lot in terms of his legacy and what we're going to think of Tim, and so that's tragic.
That's tragic. I very much. It's been sad, and I'm kind of presidential race got a bit of a shakeup today. I'm sure you saw.
What is wrong with our lifetime? And when I say our lifetime, I mean the lifetime of Genius Bar, the podcast, because so many crazy historical events keep happening, and I think it's directly somehow tied to this show. It's the vibes we're putting out there in the universe. Last week, we know what happened last week. That's
Spoopy.
very once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing. And now we have another once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing where our current president has just dropped out of the race, was pressured into dropping out of the race.
Crazy.
Insane. So now we're going to have an open convention for the first time in a while.
I say that to say, is it time for Tim to say his last good morning?
No. Listen, man, if Tim can't get Vision Pro off the ground, I don't know if he can save democracy.
I'm just saying, I super respect Tim Cook as a leader, but as far as product development, this was a shot. And even if it gets cheaper, like you said, and even when sports come on here, a lot of dudes are gonna buy this product and watch basketball and golf and whatever they want to.
Not for $3,500 or not.
That's what I'm saying. When it gets down to $1,500 or $999, that more people will buy this thing. But Apple announced this as the era of spatial computing, and I think we need to look at spatial computing more as a lightweight kind of experience. Again, the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
The glasses is what everybody just kind of said. It seems to believe and agree with. That's the thing. And yeah, the more I wear Vision Pro, which is not a lot, it's just man, it's not that useful. And I want to just say this too. May I say something that can I say the quiet part out? Oh, it fucking stopped. I hate my life. My audio cut. I'm sorry, you have to edit this.
What? What just happened? Hello?
Dude, my stupid internet. And we're back. Sorry, my internet cut out.
Say the quiet part out loud. Go ahead.
I was going to say something so controversial that I think it blocked. Hey, buddy. I got a question for you. And again, I'm not saying that this is wrong or right.
Okay. Go
I'm
ahead.
just the guy asking. I'm gonna do the classic. I'm a centrist asking questions. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now.
Ask the questions, Mr. Centrist.
Is there any? Let's think about people that might want to spend money on something. We're talking about reasons why you'd want to buy a Vision Pro. Again, I'm not saying wrong or right. I'm just saying fact.
Okay.
It's got some very high quality displays, right? You could argue the highest quality displays. things can look lifelike. And in fact, this Apple immersive video format, it really is good at making you feel like you are somewhere that you're not.
Yeah.
Is there, and this is just a question, but is there any type of immersive video that you could see people maybe wanting to spend some money on a product for? You know, maybe a type of immersive video that Apple has never really played coy with, that is not really allowed properly on the product currently. Is there any type of immersive video that you could think of that puts you in the action that they might be missing?
Not that I would know.
Yeah, of course. What about your friend? You were talking about a friend recently.
Yeah, my friend told me that it's hard to watch certain immersive video on this product, and it's crazy because like this industry does a lot of firsts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the first was they caught on to the VR train, and there's lots of immersive video of
action content.
Of action content. Yes, action content. Yeah, a lot of action content that is, if it works, when it works, phenomenal.
Highly engaging.
You might say you could maybe make an argument that my friend, right?
Yeah.
At this stage is kind of only using Vision Pro as a highly immersive content machine. You could say.
Yeah.
I think if Apple led with that, like they could sell a lot. Why aren't they showing that at the demo?
Listen, okay. Could you imagine?
They're like, listen.
Okay, now we're going to go to the immersive video section.
Yeah, don't say anything out loud, but just look.
They're like, all right, don't tell your mom. Dude, here's what I'm saying. I don't think they need to lead with it. I don't think they need to put it on the website. I just think that there is a certain type of video that there are a lot of humans that would spend the money. I'm just going to say, I've done research about this because I've found this gap interesting in Apple's content strategy.
Okay.
And let's just say I've read a lot of Reddit threads.
Oh, okay.
With a lot of users talking about their experiences.
Okay.
And a lot of people seem to be frustrated, and they've got all these crazy workarounds and apps, and it's like, what if Apple, instead of just being, you don't have to promote it, you don't even have to make it, you don't need a press release that says Apple now supports this type of immersive video, but an API for playing this immersive video for developers on the web. They're announcing the tools for people to shoot it. They're announcing the tools for people to capture and record and edit in it. Final Cut later this year is said to support editing immersive. Am I crazy for thinking this, John?
No, I don't think you're crazy at all.
I just feel like no one's saying that. That, like, I think that could I mean, it's the whole HD DVD versus Blu-ray thing. Like,
that is one medium that immersive VR content has changed the game a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a different game.
I'm just saying, I think it could be beneficial for the products long term. And I know that Apple has historically been extremely like Steve Jobs specifically was like vehemently against watching action vitamin content. I guess
he was also against like medicine, so what does he know?
Yeah, dude, that's still crazy. Anyway, story for another day. I'm very much like, they're not going to mention that in a press release. I think that would be weird if they did.
Yeah.
But it's also the fact that on the back end that nobody's talking about, they've intentionally made it a bad experience. And I just find that really interesting. My gut says it's going to change over time.
You think Tim has a modified one?
Tim Cook says he uses his every day.
There's only one thing I can think of that you'd want to do every day.
Let's take a break for our sponsor.
Good save.
You know when you discover a new binge-worthy show or a song that you bump on repeat, Dude, okay, who wrote this? Bump on repeat? What are we, 70?
I know
All
who
right,
wrote it. Ryan Reynolds.
I'm breaking off the script. I'm going rogue because I just want to tell you about my experience with MintMobile. I know. This is a high brand risk for them. But John, you'd say we're friends, right?
The best.
On a good day. Listen, friends don't let friends. I mean, they don't let you overpay for wireless. So say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan and switch to Mint Mobile. John, Mint Mobile is here to rescue you and your squad. You and little Django. Django, his cat, needs Mint Mobile on the nation's largest high-speed 5G data network. It comes with, all plans come with unlimited high-speed data, talk and text. It's incredible.
Unlimited talk and text. I think that's important to note.
That's huge.
Yeah.
John,
and guess what? I hear it's $15 a month, Sam. Is this true?
Ditch overpriced wireless prices and get Mint Mobile's deal and get 3 months of premium wireless for just $15 a month, John.
How do I do this?
Let me tell you. To get this new customer offer, I've got you down below in the description or in the audio description box. I don't know what they call it for a podcast.
Show notes?
To get this new customer offer, you go to mintmobile.com/genius. That's again, mintmobile.com/genius. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/genius. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speeds slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. All of that to say, it's a pretty damn good deal.
Thanks, Mint Mobile.
Thanks. Thank you.
And we're back.
Okay, so those are some updates on Apple Vision Pro. I know the audience is very split about us talking about this, but the thing is, it's not so much
why would they be
about
split?
The product now. You've read the comments. I've seen those comments. People are like, stop talking about. But I bring it up to be like, this is a super interesting leap that Apple made, and they're just in a very weird, precarious spot with it right now.
Mark Zuckerberg, again, he really gets it because he doesn't make it hard.
He doesn't. He's like, this is what I use mine for. That's actually a quote.
Oh, Vision Pro.
So we got new immersive content, new HomePods. That was the big news for the week.
Hey,
we got
speaking of reading comments, I saw you added one to our notes a few days ago.
No, I think that was you that added it.
Did I?
I don't remember adding this to our notes.
Do you still see it?
Yeah.
For those of you watching and listening at home, my Mac doesn't show me the Notes app anymore. I just can't get it to open. So that's where I'm at. Let me know
it doesn't
if your
open, like your Notes app just doesn't open at all?
Yeah, no, does not. I can click it very many times, and nothing is happening.
That seems like bad, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit wonky. Anyway, there was a comment that we received a few weeks ago that was just, you could really tell this person loves us a lot and was just pouring his heart out, right, in the comments. And I think Sam, would you say that in our careers throughout all of the many years, we have seen a lot of comments?
Yeah.
Yes, I would also agree. We've seen a lot. And out of all of those, this is the very best one. Could you read it for us?
Let me see if there's a way to pull it up. I will try to. Is there anything illicit on my screen that I can't show? No, I think. Okay, I think.
No, it's on your Vision Pro. It's not you. It's away from your screen.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, let me share. I'm about to share my entire display. So get ready.
Okay. We have editing capabilities if it's bad.
Oh yeah. Why am I acting like we're live? Okay. So this is from.
Your notes look like mine.
Okay. This person says, totally makes sense why Sam doesn't like it when the comments are right and he is wrong. I've never liked John because of how he's treated Sam in the past and how he's always been kind of a jerk too. Both these kids are so in their egos because they think this popularity train is going to run forever. I'm sorry if I was harsh, but that's not the case. Nothing lasts forever, and all these YouTubers with inflated egos are going to crumble. The rest of the society who isn't making bank is going to fall as hard as these guys will. Isn't going to fall as hard as these guys will. I might be speaking harsh truths here, and people might not like me for it, but I don't care. Your podcast is not as great as you think it is. You scream into your microphones all the time, which is super unprofessional. And I've told you to stop doing it many times. There are times when you guys get drunk together and ramble on about nonsense. You're not as high as mighty as you think you are. You're just a bunch of kids talking about Apple products, and that's the reality of it. Stop acting like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread and come down to reality. Sorry, not sorry. These kids need a hard reality check. Personally, I never liked how Sam buys Apple products just to destroy them for views. I think that's low content creation, especially when he destroyed the Vision Pro. That was so stupid and a waste of money destroying good tech like that. Come back down to reality with us commoners, and you'll see that you're just not as big as you think you are. Just saying, white hand thumbs up emoji.
He really fucking gave us the business, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I like how he kept apologizing. Like, it's just the truth. Sorry. Someone's got to say it.
Yeah,
or that we scream into our microphone. I have told you multiple times not to do that, and you keep doing it. I don't think I've ever seen a comment from this person before that has ever told us to stop. Whatever. What is their name? I would like to apologize to them personally.
Their name is at mhreels9822.
Well, at mhreels9822. We're very sorry to you specifically, and we hope to win back your patronage.
Let us know if we've improved or disproved.
We'll try to be more professional from here on out. We will never yell again. This show will never feature another scream, because we're not in real life. We're very calm people. We should stop coming on this show and faking it. That's what we should
do. I also feel like we don't think the show is good. I feel like in most episodes we say out loud, this is not great.
There is that too, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't act that high and mighty.
I don't think so either.
I mean, sometimes, but that's just being a human. I'm sure there's days that you have Mr. MH Reels where you get off work and you're on one and you're excited.
So, like I don't think I'm high and mighty. I am the first half of that sometimes. But
I'm just mighty. You're high, I'm mighty.
Yeah.
And together we are high and mighty.
High and mighty here. Oh man. Okay. Well, thank you for your comment. And I don't think we've ever read a comment on the show before, so good job. You made it. Okay.
Okay, next up.
Apple is copying Samsung. I think what has happened here is Samsung copied Apple, right? They copied them so many times. They copied the AirPods. They copied the Apple Watch Ultra. So to really stick it to them, Apple is now going to copy Samsung's very original, only idea. No one else has thought about this. No one else has created this. Hang on. No one else has thought of this before. This is a brand new concept. Samsung made a Galaxy Ring. And now you have heard it here first. Apple is going to copy them as a retaliation for Samsung copying their AirPods and Apple Watch. And now Apple is also going to make a ring.
Would you be excited for this? We didn't really talk about this last week. We've heard that it's an early development, not confirmed to be released, but early dev. Would you buy this?
Absolutely. I currently wear an Ultra Human.
Okay. Sponsored?
No. I love this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a sponsor of the podcast, not a sponsor of me. I just personally, I love it. I was using Whoop for a long time, which I think you guys know. They also were not a sponsor. This is more passive. It's more invisible to me. I don't have to wear a whole other band. I charge this like once a week. I forget that it's there, and I have all my health data. Sleeping in it is way more comfortable. It's really, really great. So yeah, the second Apple releases a ring, I will buy it. I think smart rings, in terms of like vitals and health tracking, it might be the best medium to do that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because the watch, for me, I don't wear my watch to bed because it's just so bulky. Even on the non-ultra, I wouldn't wear it. And I would love to have the sleep tracking, but I just go without it because I don't want to wear my watch at night, and a ring would solve that. I'd wear a ring to bed.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I hope this happens. If it does, we're at least 2 years away, I would bet. But did you see that the Galaxy Ring is also not like very good?
I have a rule in my house where I don't pay attention to Samsung at all. Like, it doesn't exist to me. So when we stop mentioning Samsung on the podcast and like we shut it down and stuff, I just kind of forget they exist. So no, I have not watched a single Samsung video about Ring or the watch or the earbuds, whatever they call them. No, I feel like, especially recently, Samsung has lost my respect. Like for a long time, I respected them for at least innovating in this industry and keeping stuff afloat. Even if I wasn't a huge fan of their products or like specifically, I've had Samsung Galaxy phones before that I liked, and the issue was their fork of Android on it. I just couldn't get on board. But this is a step beyond. They made something that is just not great. They made something that was just a direct copy of something else. Did you see that they claimed that they did not copy the AirPods at all? They started from scratch and they designed something based on the best like ergonomics they could possibly think of for earbuds, and that's just what they came up with themselves, and it just so happens to be a coincidence that it looks like Apple's.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have looked at like what a successful or most successful competitor was doing and figured out a way. I mean, I wouldn't do that, right?
Have you seen the case?
It's horrific.
Have you? But like, they even have the silver on the back for like where the hinge is. It's even the same color, dude.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to be a Samsung fan. I'm sorry. That's just the truth.
Right now, it kind of is. Yeah, I'm kind of with Sam.
Yeah.
We need to force them to get back on track. Make Samsung great again.
Samsung track coming to a YouTube near you.
Maybe. That is one of those ideas that like I wouldn't even usually be like, oh, Sam, hurry up and like get the domain for that. But no.
No, that sounds terrible.
Someone else.
Okay,
can
let's
have
talk.
it.
Let's talk about the iPhone 16 Pro. Just for one thing, we've got an updated rumor that we've been hearing for a while. The new color this year is going to be rose.
Not rose gold?
Approve? Bros gold.
Bros gold. Yeah.
Do you approve this? Is this the right call?
Hell yeah.
Is this what Apple should be doing?
I won't buy the rose one.
Yeah, neither will I.
Wait, are we losing blue?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm okay with it because
you don't even have blue.
Huh?
You don't even have the blue iPhone.
Oh, I know, but I was asking if this is like an additional color or if we're losing a color to make this work. Okay. I'm not one of those people that thinks that colors are like exclusive to genders. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, let's be real, dog. A rose gold iPhone is going to sell much better to a certain demographic than us. That's just how it is. And I think we've had it too good for too long. The last few years have been like colors that really work for us. And I'm okay with us getting.
Look at this. Look at this progressive king over here, everybody. That's my guy right there.
Yep.
We love him for that. Yeah,
make Apple great again.
MAGA
is make Apple great again. If you just say the abbreviation, it's MAGA. Another original idea.
Should we make red hats like that are like super confusing and people think are actual MAGA hats? Like rose gold that say "Make Apple Great Again."
Mm-hmm. No, they just say MAGA, honestly, and then we have to defend ourselves constantly.
I just had a maybe gigabrain idea.
Go ahead.
We'll talk about it after the show.
Oh, it's
Can't
okay.
Give up all our secrets.
So it's a real idea. Okay, I like this.
Okay, so that's cool. I approve. I think that's cool. I think it's a good time. Did you also see this though? This was really interesting to me.
If you
have
really a question, it's like, John, have you seen blank? Answer: probably no.
Did you see that apparently the iPhone SE4 is going to use the same rear chassis? I was like, this seems like it doesn't make sense. Also, why did Mac Rumors show the iPhone SE4 with dual camera? That's single camera.
Wow.
Do you have any thoughts, or are you just going to be quiet, or is the show over? Yeah, I was like, I'm very excited for the SE4.
I expect the SE4 to do very well. Not for people like us, but
2025, early, I think springish, I could see it.
This would be a perfect phone for people that are usually riding with Samsung and have been recently disappointed by Samsung's actions. There was a safe place in the iPhone SE4 for you.
I'm very excited.
The SE is like a good phone, especially if it's your first iPhone. If you're a kid,
Current SE, not
No. The people getting the SE, they know what they're doing. It's like, and for those people, it is a phenomenal phone. It is an entry into iOS. If you've used iOS on something else and then you go to an SE, I got some questions for you. But it's like if you're coming from something else, if you're a kid, the SE is a really good product line, and I'm looking forward to this because it'll look even newer and better, and it won't look like it was from 8 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know why they've.
How late is that design?
Calculating. Actually, probably like 8 years old. Yeah.
Woo.
Actually, no. It'll be since 2020 if it's the squared. Or no, it's going to have the same chassis as the 16 though, so it'll be the rounded edges.
Yeah, but the current iPhone SE design is like the same as the iPhone 6, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Use the same rear chassis as iPhone 16. Does that help them keep costs down? I guess that's better than recycling other hardware.
I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that that's cool, and I hope that this still comes out when it's supposed to come out, because we've been hearing rumors about this for like 3 years, and I want to make videos about it because it looks like a great phone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are my crazy thoughts. Hey, did you see that there was a great sale on AirPods Pro 2 this week?
Was there? Is there an affiliate link you'd like to announce on the show so we can...
Let's see. Oh, this account uses affiliate links. Well, it could be, but I won't confirm or deny. It is.
What is this in our notes? What the hell is Tinypod?
Did you see this? This is actually kind of cool.
I know. I'm asking you what it is. I just see Tinypod.
Let's wrap.
What does that even mean?
You've never seen a Tinypod?
Is that the name of our show, Tinypod?
If we were tiny, then yeah.
This case turns your watch into a Tinypod.
You put your little Apple Watch. Actually, an old member of the jailbreak community.
Wait a minute.
See, you put your watch in, and then you can use it and scroll, and it actually works. Let me show you the video.
I think these people reached out to me on Twitter.
They might have. They're cool. I think
that's
they're
what this is? Okay, yeah, that's cute. Tinypod.
Look at this. It's cool. It's very
that's
cute,
adorable.
little tiny iPod. I don't know if I would actually use this at all.
Oh, no, definitely not, ever.
But it's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's nostalgic and cool. If you've got an extra Apple Watch laying around, pretty cool.
Great marketing. Makes me want one. Yeah.
I will use my Apple Watch like that by default if they sponsor the show.
Yeah, same. Here's the thing with them is I got the impression they're one of these companies that they don't really like pain. They just want you to be like, look at this cool thing. And it's like, it's not super how the
I mean, if they are from the jailbreak community, they aren't like exactly fans of,
paying
anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
What a show. We actually successfully did an episode of Genius Bar this week. We're the best. We might be the best. That guy said we were on the way down, but actually we're up here looking down at all you normies is what we're doing, because we just pulled off a banger episode, best podcast ever. You might be thinking of a different podcast that you think is the best, but you'd be wrong, because this one is the best. We already have the spot. It's too late.
You're not high and mighty like us. Just remember that.
Anyway, High and Mighty are now signing off. Is there anything you would like to say, Sam?
No, I think we should, even if this is a short one, I think this is a strong one.
Yes, it has like content in it. Yes, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything else coming up? We've got, it's almost August.
A single flip.
Yeah, no flips, no flipping out, no yelling even.
No yelling.
This episode, look at us.
Yeah, we're listening. We're taking the advice of our peers.
Take that. That's gonna yell. Look at us being high and mighty. Guys, that's all for now.
We're the best. We're the best. Name another podcast is better than this one. You can't.
Everyone
Joe Rogan got him beat. Ethan Klein got him beat. What's another podcast? Mac rumors, beat their ass. 95 Mac, beat their ass. What other podcasts are there?
Talk show. Do we beat
The talk show, beat his ass. Respectfully.
What about
Marquez, the Waveform podcast, beat his ass. Respectfully. Nikias Molina, Nikias Mahoo, his podcast way good. You know what we should do? Nikias makes people pay for his podcast. We should make people pay for this one.
Dude, remember when we skipped a week and then we came back and everybody was like, "This is what they're trying to make us pay for," and I was like, "No, we're not. We're not trying to make you pay."
Clearly,
for the
we provide nothing but premium content, and we're just giving it out for free.
We could offer Apple Immersive Video for our podcast. That would be weird. I feel like I wouldn't want to sit in a room with my two favorite podcast hosts. That's like too intimate.
That sounds terrible.
I don't want to see me in 8K personally.
No, I don't want to see you in 8K.
I don't want to see me in 144p, but
I don't understand how you're real.
In what way?
The shape of you is
I'm gonna be straight up. These headphones, and I was trying not to say this for the past hour, but now we're in the idiot bar, so I don't care.
Okay, hang on. Wait, don't say anything where it's not official. Hang
He's
on.
crumbling. He's absolutely crumbling.
Okay, it's saved. Go ahead.
These headphones and hat combo has given me the worst headache.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so that's why you've noticed the entire episode I kept adjusting them because it's like, relief. Oh,
you're just always getting headaches by anything that's on your head.
Why does it look like that?
You look like you might have been playing on a beach.
I was. I had the most LA day
What
ever.
a great guess.
I woke up, I played beach tennis, and then I got In-N-Out, and the In-N-Out was so good.
Oh, I do
It was
miss
also
In-N-Out,
like $9. It was awesome. I was like, dude, first dates from here on out, we are going to In-N-Out, sweetheart. We're going to, I know you wanted
now,
Nobu,
In-N-Out
but
later.
like, you just can't beat In-N-Out for $9, brother. It's just...
What did you get for
Just
$9?
a double and fries.
I would do a lot of things for a burger.
I know. What have you been eating in your undisclosed location?
I have been eating nothing but like healthy foods, which is not fun, even a little bit.
It's not good for you. Why are you eating healthy food?
Because that's like how you're supposed to live.
Yeah, but is that fun?
It's fun. It's fun sometimes when you're like, wow, I don't look like a fat piece of shit anymore. That's pretty cool. But then sometimes, like tonight, I would love to be a fat piece of shit.
Can't you?
It's National Ice Cream Day, and ice cream is my favorite food. I should have had real ice cream. I love you, Halo Top. You're the greatest scientific achievement known to mankind. But like, you know, like real 1,200 calorie ice cream.
Dude, I wish I would go for an ice cream with you right now.
Have you ever made ice cream?
Yeah, and it never goes well.
Literally never. I don't even know if I can say I made ice cream. I just made like slush.
And there was this guy in our family. I guess it was my uncle technically. He'd always make. Why are you looking like that?
I was afraid of where this was going.
Yeah. He'd always take me into like this back room, and I was like, I'm kidding. He always would make ice cream, and he would be like, "Oh, thanks for making the ice cream," and it was just not that great.
I know.
And he did it for like 7 years until he gave up. And every
that's a
family
long.
gathering.
Is he dead now? Is that what you mean by give up?
No, I think he maybe finally got the hint.
If when I die, Sam, will you make sure that I get cremated, number one, and number two, my ashes get placed into an ice cream cone?
That's where you want me to put your ash? Like
these are the rules. Okay,
them?
you're younger than me. I'm for sure going out before you.
Okay.
Probably tragically at some point. So what I need you to do is I need you. These are my requests, my final wishes.
Okay.
So you can't not do them. I would
Okay, I'm
like
listening.
to be cremated. I
That's
would
gonna
like
be a
you to
problem
put.
for me.
I would like you to put me in an ice cream cone,
Okay.
and I would like you to take me with you everywhere you go. Not
To
like,
beach
okay.
tennis?
No, not like that. But just like when you move, I want to be at your house.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Keep
okay.
me somewhere special.
Like near my toilet.
Toilet squat for life. You know.
I mean, that's
Even
a good
to the
fit,
very
I
end.
think.
I want to,
Yeah.
since I'm in a cone, right? By the way, waffle cone, pointy cone, not the bullshit sugar. No, don't put me in that. I would never forgive you.
You're making me want ice cream so bad, bro.
I would like the pointy cone. And because it's pointy, right? I feel like you could get a special thing that goes on the wall that's just like a hook or something, and you could just slide me down in there. Something that's just like a loop, and you could slide me down in there, and I would like a spotlight on me. And then when people are like, yo, why you really love ice cream? And you say, no, but my best friend did, and that's him.
Isn't the cone gonna like mold after a while?
No, it doesn't have to be a real one.
Oh,
I just want my urn to be a cone.
I would have gotten confused. I would have thought I had to like Amazon subscribe to like a monthly delivery
And
of
just
waffle
keep putting
cones
me
and
in
like
a new
swap
cone.
you out every day.
Imagine
I'm like,
swapping
this is
me
what he
out to new
wanted.
cones, but like after so many years, because you're gonna lose some of me, right? When you're pouring me in, and then Then I'm just gonna be like, there's gonna be nothing left.
Yeah.
Don't eat me though.
Okay. We need to back up. I don't really believe in cremation.
What do you mean? Like you don't believe it happens? You don't believe it's real?
No, I think it's a BS way to go out.
Go on.
I think we are from the earth, so bury me down there. I want to be so far underground. I want to be near the earth's core. And I want to know that my corpse is rotting. I want to look down, check in every day. Ghost me opens up the casket underground, and I want to see just a little maggot slip under my skin every single day.
Yikes.
Just one.
You don't believe in it. So when you die, don't
I'm not going to
do
get
that.
cremated. No, don't singe my bones. That's so disrespectful. You're going to bury me in the ground, and the worms are going to eat my brains.
You like at my house?
That would be even better. Then we could be even closer.
Okay. But like every time I move, I'm gonna,
Yeah. You're gonna lose a little bit of me every time there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back up and take you with me. The idea of being in the ground.
Yeah.
And being in the same spot while everyone lives their life and leaves is fucking bullshit. Take me with you.
Interesting.
I don't want to be in the ground with a bunch of other weirdos, dude.
No, I want to be in the ground.
Nah,
put me down. Send me to the worms,
take me with
dude.
you.
Also, yeah, send me to the worms. Get me. Yeah, I want to have them like pop out of my eyes, like like when people open the casket.
Okay, well, when you're watching this in the future, whoever this is, whoever somehow has custody of Sam's body upon his, croaking.
Womp womp.
Sam, I want you to know, Sam was also responsible for me before he left, which now means you're responsible for me. And my request to you is that I be put with my best friend. I want Sam to be. You're going in a casket, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would like his body to be positioned like he's holding ice cream, but it's me. And that's how I want to go out.
That would be a pretty iconic. That'd be a good album cover if we ever dropped an album, like just me holding an ice cream cone dead in a casket, and then it's you.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of sick. I like that.
Who can help us bring this vision to life? I need to sign something with one of the geniuses right now. You got to be younger because you got to be younger. You got to outlive us. And I'm going to give them custody of dead us. It's their responsibility upon our croaking that they're just going to get a call one day and they're going to be, hey, remember that thing you signed for Genius Bar you
remember you signed up, you won the lottery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, 27 years? That means you die at like 57.
I mean, probably.
not looking great.
Probably. No one in my immediate family, I have seen them make it past 50.
That's really sad. I'm sorry.
So,
have
the
a
odds
goal
are not
age?
great for me.
Do you want to live to a certain, I want to hit 100? I remember when I was younger, I used to say, I want to hit at least 100.
Here's what I'm convinced is going to happen.
Okay.
I want to live forever. The idea of missing out freaks me the fuck out. There's going to be so many cool things that are going to happen that I'm just not going to be here for. That's fucked up. Whoever made this a thing, they made the rules bad. I would like to live forever. But here's what I think is going to happen, because it's me and it's my luck we're talking about here.
True.
I'm going to be on my deathbed. And then someone's going to whisper, probably you, in my ear, Elon made a cure for everything. You can live forever if you just make it till tomorrow. And then I will die a day before I could have lived forever.
It's crazy how I think you're actually spot on, that you would be the type of guy to miss it by just like months.
Yes, I know. Do you want to go? You want to live forever?
Yeah, I want to peace out eventually.
Mm-mm. No.
Dude, here's the thing. When I was younger, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, full of joy in life, I used to say, I want to live forever.
Okay.
But then you get fucking old. And then it's like, maybe the ground looking pretty nice, actually.
But what if you could stop getting old? Like, what if, let's say you turn 40, Elon makes the shot, you get to take the shot, and you get to be 40 forever.
40's a bit old, though.
Bro, I'm only 10 years away from that. Come on.
Yeah, but 40, I feel like I'm going to have some knee issues, so I'm not going to be able to, like, run as well.
Okay,
I don't know.
At
that point... Oh, if I could take it now, 100%.
You would live forever.
Because my brain's fully developed, so I'm high and mighty. And he's like, I'm not sure. Yeah, and, like, life is good right now. So, I don't know. This would be a good time to live forever, but also, like...
As long as I'm not in pain, I don't care if I'm old. Let me live forever. I just want to be here when the shit goes down. When everything happens, I want to see it all happen. There's going to be so much that we miss. We're going to miss the sun dying and imploding on itself.
Dude, I do not think that's like, isn't that like a million years away?
It's like a couple billion years away, probably. I don't know.
Dude,
but
there's no way we're cooked.
I would like to be here when that happens.
Bro, the TikTok generation is not making it for a million more years. Are you kidding me?
We think, like, right now, as we are alive, like, we've got to experience maybe the greatest time frame ever. It is crazy, all of the things that we have at our disposal at this day and age. But this is going to look like peanuts in 100 years. People are going to look back at us like we don't matter. When you think about people 100 years ago, they're not real, basically. You can't comprehend them being real, so it's not real. I don't want to do that.
I got called a neanderthal yesterday.
First of all, sorry. Second of all, why?
Because I was in a hot tub and I didn't turn on the bubbles. So I want to ask, do you use the bubbles in a hot tub?
If you don't turn on the bubbles, why are you in the hot tub?
No, it's same temperature.
So you're just in hot water?
Yeah.
You're basically just a fucking tea bag sitting in like a cup of water. Why aren't you turning the bubbles on? You are a
This
Neanderthal.
dude was like, he literally subtweeted me in real life.
Why are you in a hot tub with another dude that's not me? Without bubbles?
Come visit me. How did you know it was a dude?
You just said some dude.
How do you know it wasn't a hot date with a dude? You're asking all the wrong questions here, King.
If you don't turn on the bubbles, you can see so much.
Bro,
that's the real advantage to bubbles in a hot tub.
What do you...
I'm just going to... I have never been in a hot tub, like, recreationally. I have never just, like, hung out in a hot tub. It's been... You know those action videos on Vision Pro? It's like that, but in a hot tub. It may be like for 15 minutes, it's just a hot tub, right? But after that, it is like an arena full of action.
Are you okay?
No, actually.
No, actually, you need professional help. We went over this before the show. I don't know, dude. I love a good hot tub.
Without bubbles?
I mean, sometimes the bubbles are nice, but
That's
like
the part of the hot tub that makes it feel like a hot tub and not a bath.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can do an audience poll. Do you guys like bubbles or no bubbles? I mean, sometimes I'll do the bubbles, but other times it's like, I'm just trying to chill, trying to have a conversation.
I feel like if you turn the bubbles off, someone should come kick you out.
He tried. And I said,
Did you eventually cave and accept the bubbles?
Yeah, he got up and turned them on. I was like, fuck you. Enjoy the bubbles.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not a hot tub anymore, bro. You're just
And that's why I don't want to live forever.
I don't care about you. I'm living forever. And
okay.
Actually, I do care about you. That was a lie. I spoke too soon.
Really mean.
What I would probably do is one night when you're sleeping, because I'm pretty good at this, right? Like when you are, I don't know if you guys know this, but he waits to record TikToks usually till the end of the night, and he's in nothing but his underwear and like a shirt. Like the top half of him looks like a regular person, bottom half is ready for bed.
It's not true.
And so usually when he records a TikTok, anytime we've been in like a house spending the night together, I'll hear him downstairs or upstairs. I'll hear his TikTok voice, you know the one, and I'll sneak up with my camera on. I have so many recordings of me like catching him recording a TikTok. So it wouldn't be hard to sneak up on you. And
True.
I feel like I will get the drug that will help me live forever, and I'm going to sneak up on you, and I'm going to get you. It's like Bill Cosby, but if Bill Cosby did only good things.
Yeah, but what if I don't want to live forever? Then you're making the choice for me.
You will eventually, though, and you'll be happy.
Yeah, is that okay, Bill?
Yeah,
yeah thanks, Bill.
You'll appreciate me eventually. You'll learn to love me.
I mean, I don't know. Who would you do the podcast with if I'm not here? Like you're 90 years old.
I would not do the show.
So you would just cancel Genius Bar.
If anything were to happen to you, Genius Bar is over.
No, I think I'd replace you with you.
I would never even attempt or think of continuing it. It will never be the same. It will never be Genius Bar ever again. Sam should never be replaced. It should go away with him.
Yeah, but what if Nomad came to you and they were like, hey, we never liked that Sam guy.
Nomad?
We will give you a $1 million contract. You only have to mention her name once a year, but you have to replace Sam now that he's gone.
We can end the show again. It's Idiot Bar. Idiot Bar doesn't end.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I don't know about you.
Okay, we can go. But to answer your question, no. Fuck off, Nomad. I don't want your $1 million for once a year statement. You couldn't pay me enough to betray my friend.
They sent me the new sport band.
Why do you sound sad about that?
Because it's so good, and I don't know how I lived without it for so long. It's just like the best Apple Watch band, and I actually feel that. They did not pay me. They just sent it to me.
No, Nomad is phenomenal. They're great, but they're not great enough to make me dishonor my friend.
I would dishonor you for $1 million.
I know you would.
If you're already dead.
I know you would, but you're going to learn.
I mean, $1 million.
You're going to learn. You're not as high and mighty as you think you are. You're going to come crashing down harder
I'm just
than
saying,
the normies.
if you're never going to know.
Yes, I will.
I'll keep you in the ice cream cone, and I can buy all the ice cream cones you want with $1 million.
Viewers, listeners, write this one down, save it for later. If you ever hear that I died, chances are pretty good I didn't. Chances are pretty good I faked it.
I could see that.
And I faked it to keep an eye on Sam and watch how he disrespects me. So if one day
buying a new car every day,
if one day he does an episode of Genius Bar without me, and there just so happens to be a Nomad sponsorship, and then I come back, don't be freaked out. It was planned.
And there just happens to be a guy in the comments named Jern Purser that says, "You don't think you're so high and mighty." I told you not to yell. What did I say about yelling?
Is that it?
Wow.
Have we done it? What a beautiful show.
I think we actually we broke through the hour mark with that. Let's give it up for ourselves.
Just nothing like an existential crisis to end a podcast with.
What would you guys do? Would you choose to live forever, or would you choose the skeleton in the ground?
Let us know in the comments
below. And we will catch you guys in the next one.
You're playing the song again.
Wait, but do we just end it? Sorry,
yeah,
I thought I had to play the song.
That's the whole point.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye.
At some point, we just say bye and we just
No,
go.
bye.
At some point,
It's
I'm just
done
going to
now.
cut this
Stop.
off.
You don't